Thought I'd talk about sowing seed for a minute because I found some techniques have been more effective than others as far as the wild lettuce plants go. So this is a sort of thrown together bed in an area that has a whole lot of trees, and there are so many tree roots. So I have to do really shallow plants here. And what I did last spring was it was a lasagna bed with cardboard and layers of green composting materials and layers of brown composting materials, and then I let that sit. And then this spring nearly everything was broken down except for some of the cardboard. So last fall I had thrown an entire top of a wild lettuce plant that had mostly gone to seed, and I just threw it on top of the whole thing, and that's all I did. And then I forgot about it. And earlier this spring I had transplanted some second year plants into this bed from the front, and they had powdery mildew, and then I saw these guys popping up maybe 3 weeks ago. And the problem is, if your wild lettuce plants get powdery mildew the first year, they're going to have it the second year. There's nothing you can do about it. So I pulled up those other plants, and I have yet to go in here. I need to thin these out. There's a lot of sticks in there that have thorns that are intended to keep my cats out of the beds. All they do is hurt me, so those have to go. I have tried alternative methods. I have sown hundreds of seeds, or, well, I should say scattered hundreds of seeds on bare soil in my yard, and have had very little success. Nothing has been this full of plants. I also usually let at least one of my plants go to flower on its own, and that just means that I'm digging up plants around the backyard and putting them where I want, because rarely I find do they ever grow right next to the parent plant. So this method I learned about from Tanya Neill, who has a YouTube channel and is an expert on wild lettuce and has chronicled her using the plant for years, and she suggested just throw the top of the plant on the ground, and I absolutely agree. This is hands down the easiest way, and if I had a limited amount of seeds and I wanted to guarantee that I would get some plants, I would probably start some, indoors or outside in a milk jug or something in February, just to be sure that I got plants.